Hey, what is going on, guys? In this cryptocurrency market, we have recently reached new lowest level in 2018. In this video, I would like to take a moment and give you my opinion why this is happening, why this is normal, and why we should expect new all-time high levels in the future. Let's just take a look at historical chart since 2011, when one Bitcoin was around only 6 cents. So during that year, in June 2011, Bitcoin has reached, at that time it was all-time high, approximately $30 per coin. But the party didn't last a while. Just a few months later, to be more specific, in December, Bitcoin's price plummeted to low $2. That's a 93% drop. Let's just keep this in mind. We will calculate historical volatility. Do not worry, it's very simple, no complicated math like in my last video. After that drop, the price of the Bitcoin was for the most part consistently stable for quite some time. No crazy swings, no huge interest from the media, no major catalyst. But the price was slightly climbing up and reached to $10 per coin. However, in early April 2013, a similar price spike has happened, and Bitcoin reached at that time new all-time high level around $213 per coin. But once again, party didn't last a while. Just 4 months later, in the mid of July, price has dropped to $60. That's a 72% drop in price. After that drop, price has slightly recovered and remained stable for quite some time, until late 2013. Price surprisingly spiked again and reached another new all-time high levels, slightly more than $1,000 per coin. But of course, shortly after that, in just additional few months, the price of a single Bitcoin fell again to $300 per coin. That's another 72% decrease. But after this drop, the price of a Bitcoin remained in between $200 to $300 for almost entire year. It started gaining some momentum in January 2016 and slightly increased throughout the whole year. Nothing too crazy. But since January 2017, the price started to increase more aggressively, almost as an exponential function. And during the same year, it has reached new all-time high levels of $19,000 per one coin. I'm pretty sure you remember those days. They were in December and January, when people were victim of psychological bias called fear of missing out, spending money they do not have to buy coins they do not need. One of my colleagues even took a second mortgage to buy a Bitcoin. It's very ironic how people would put all their savings into the Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $19,000, but when Bitcoin is $6,000, they do not want to hear nothing about it. Bitcoin's price has deflated and reached to the current price of around $6,000 per coin. This is about 68% drop. If it continues to fall, it may drop to $5,300 per coin, which is going to be a historical average of 72% decrease. So let's just calculate our historical downside volatility of a Bitcoin. As I mentioned earlier, no crazy math involved. We are just going to take an average of those major drops, which is 93% plus 72% plus 72% plus the current drop of 68%, everything divided by 4, which is 76%. So the normal drop we can consider is 76%. To be honest, I highly doubt the price would go below 5,000. If it would, the price would slightly decrease than 76% historical average. However, cryptocurrency market is highly volatile. 70 to 80% is a normal range of volatility. It's just the nature of the beast. If you're not ready to see your portfolio decrease in 76% or so, then possibly cryptocurrency market is just not for you. Additionally, if you believe in technical analysis and patterns, the behavioral price of the moment is more or less becomes trivial. After every major drop in the near future, we reach new, and I mean new, all-time high. Are you ready to new all-time high levels? Well, we probably need some catalyst to begin with to turn this sinking ship in another direction. And I believe the catalyst that can create a radical turn in the cryptocurrency market is Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin ETFs still do not currently exist in the United States because of regulatory issues. But some experts believe if those products get approved, the entire cryptocurrency market could see a substantial price increase. Some market experts believe that Bitcoin's ETFs could drive the digital Bitcoin price as high as $35,000 per coin. That would be new all-time high level, well above the current all-time high, which was around $19,000 that has happened in December 2017, as I mentioned earlier. Michael Stratton, the CEO of Ironwood, explained that if ETF is approved by the US Security and Exchange Commission, or in short SEC, anyone with 401k, IRA, or any investment account with a brokerage like Fidelity and Ameriprise Financial can easily invest in Bitcoin market. Stratton noted that the result of the Bitcoin ETF could be the price of BTC rising to at least $26,000 and below $44,000. To this point, the SEC has not approved any issuer's effort to launch Bitcoin ETFs. Recently, the Winklevoss twins, the brothers that are looking to introduce the first US Bitcoin exchange trade fund. The Winklevoss Bitcoin Trust were awarded a patent that some believe that could help ETF finally come to life. Recently, ETF giant fintech SolidX firm filed plan with SEC for Bitcoin Trust ETF, a physical-backed Bitcoin ETF. That fund is targeted institutional investors as it would debut with $200,000. That product would track and index-linked a group of Bitcoin trading desks, possibly some of SEC prior concerns about funding linked to physical Bitcoin. If ETFs adds 24 million US investors and upward momentum adds 14 million from the rest of the world, then that adds up to 84 billion and 336 billion respectively to the market capitalization, according to Ironwood Michael Stratton in a post on Medium. If this would happen, we would see another catalyst in the market and potentially another spike in the price. However, if ETFs will not get approved by SEC anytime soon, we will most likely see some stability in the market and price of a single Bitcoin would remain flat with slight fluctuations between $5,000 and $8,000 US. To be honest, I'm not so concerned about Bitcoin ETFs and it doesn't have to happen this year. I have a long-term vision in this new innovative technology and participating in it is just a big pleasure to me. I believe in the future, if not this year, then possibly next year, we will see a new all-time high level in Bitcoin's price and overall cryptocurrency market. I don't want to say this with certainty, but I know this is what you want to hear. However, humans are prone to making mistakes. In effect, study was conducted and it was published in the book What Works on Wall Street, great book by the way. Market experts were participating and not just irregular people or market observers, but real professionals that work in investment banks and large institutions were asked, where do you think the market is going to be next year? And only 48% got it right. In effect, you could get better result from just flipping a coin. So what I'm trying to say, do not act as if something should happen will happen. Always be humble and be aware that you can make mistakes. So this is the end. Let me know what do you guys think about the recent cryptocurrency drop and potential ETFs as a major catalyst. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe for more animated videos about blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. Other than that, thank you for watching and see you next video.